Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let us continue our lesson in English. So, chapter 2, the midnight visitor, that you don't have to study. Chapter 3, the question of trust, that also you don't have to study. Now here is chapter 4, the kingdom of fools. Lesson 4, the kingdom of fools, in your supplementary reader. So now we will do chapter 4, the kingdom of fools. So let's begin now. The central idea of the story is, the main idea of the story is about wisdom, about the knowledge that a person possesses and how he uses. The central idea of the story is, wisdom is worshipped everywhere. Wisdom is respected and it is worshipped everywhere, while foolishness is our greatest enemy. Foolishness is our greatest enemy and wisdom is worshipped and respected everywhere. So it's all about wisdom. Now, number 2, with the help of wisdom, we can make a difference between right and wrong. With the help of wisdom, we can find out and make a difference between what is right and what is wrong. Those who do not know how to use their head, how to think, they can't make a difference between what is right, what is wrong. So as we grow, we learn things from people. We learn things in our school. We learn things, many things, method, ways from our parents, from our elders, from our friends. So we learn and we use those knowledges, use those whatever we have learned in our everyday life. That is called wisdom. And this type of wisdom helps us to make a difference between good and bad. What is right, what is wrong. When our life is in trouble, when we are in trouble, suppose our life is in trouble, we can face and fight with the problems. We can face the problem, we can fight with the problems and solve our problems with the help of our wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is something you acquire. Wisdom means the knowledge which you use in our everyday life. That is called wisdom. So now, wisdom lives with us. Wisdom lives with us. As we start learning, we accumulate or gather information, we gather experiences, we learn many things throughout our life, and it remains with us, it lives with us and never dies. What does it mean, it never dies? It never dies means whatever you have learned, you pass on to the other people. Other people learn from you and the knowledge keeps on living. Even if we die, our knowledge keeps on living in the hearts of others, in the mind of others. So that means the wisdom actually never dies. Wisdom lives with us and never dies. It can be passed on from one generation to another generation. That's why wisdom never dies. It can be passed on from one generation to another generation. So in this way, in this story, we'll come across the king and his ministers. All of them were fools, all of them were idiots, stupids. They decided to change the day into night and night into day. As they were fools, they don't know what they were doing. So they decided to change day into night and night into day. So meanwhile, a guru and his disciple arrived in the city and found that the city was empty. It looked as if the city has been deserted. It looks as if the people had gone somewhere else. But actually the people were sleeping during the day, as the king had decided to change day into night and night into day. They used to sleep during the day and work throughout the night. A guru and his disciple arrived in the city and they were surprised to find that the cities were empty. They were surprised to find that even the animals were trained to sleep during the day. They were very much surprised. Whole day they roamed around in the city. They could not find a single shop open. As they were hungry, they wanted to have some food, but the shops were closed. So suddenly the whole town woke up in the evening. In the evening, the whole town woke up and they started their nighty business. To their astonishment means to their surprise. To their astonishment, they found that they wanted to purchase something to eat. They found that everything cost the same thing. That was another surprise. The first surprise was all the people, they used to sleep during the day. Even the animals were trained to sleep during the day. And the second surprise was the guru and the disciple, they were surprised to find that everything cost the same thing. So more surprises were there. But the guru understood this is the kingdom of fools. It is not wise to stay over here for a long period. We must leave this place as soon as possible. But the disciple, he did not listen to his teacher, and since he was very greedy, he was very greedy, and since everything was very cheap, 1 rupee, 1 dardu means not 1 rupee, 1 paise. So the disciple wanted to have everything, and he did not listen to the teacher. But the teacher warned him that this is not the place for us. These people are fools. You don't know what they will do to you next. But the disciple did not pay any attention to the warning of his teacher. The teacher wanted him to go. Let's go from here. We'll not stay over here any longer. The disciple did not agree. He wanted to stay and have food because everything was very cheap. And finally, Guru had to leave alone and the disciple remained there. Now we'll continue our lesson in our next class. So what happens after that? So since it is a kingdom of fools, anything can happen there. So till there, we'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson. Thank you for watching the video and keep on watching every day regularly so that you will not miss anything. So chapter 2 and 3 you don't have to study. Now we'll begin with chapter 4, the kingdom of fools. That's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson in English. Thank you very much. It's getting dark.